So the reason why I chose PT actually goes back to when I was a kid. I had broken my leg when I was really young and went through a really transformative process of actually having to go through an amputation. So kind of going through that and relearning how to walk inspired me and inspired what PT could do. So I really wanted to follow through and make the same impact on others. What I went through when I was young really influenced what I see on the patient side of PT. So when I see patients get frustrated, or the people we help out in community wellness get frustrated, I feel like I can understand where they're coming from, because it's not necessarily a feeling of, I don't want to do this. It's a feeling of, I can't believe I can't do this without help. And kind of guiding them through that is a little bit easier for me, because I can tell them about my journey and how it's absolutely normal for them to feel those feelings. I believe I'm able to live out my calling here through the community wellness program. I'm able to try things that I'm not necessarily comfortable with, that I've learned in class, through the patients that so graciously give their time to us, and get real-time feedback from those patients of how can I better myself and how can I be better for the patients in my future. I wish people knew that physical therapy wasn't just for people who are injured. It's for anyone who wants to make their life a little bit easier. We work with people all across age groups and in different diagnoses. So just because you're injured doesn't mean you need PT, and just because you're not injured doesn't mean you couldn't benefit from PT. What really brings me some joy about the profession is how little things that we do can make such a big impact, and how giving someone their independence back, no matter how different that may look, is so life-changing to that individual. Coming from a place where I had lost my independence for a short while and then regained it, it is life-changing, and understanding how PT can help with that is fantastic. And for CU DPT, they emphasize us trying different things and just making sure that the patient is heard and that they felt like their needs are met. And I feel like fostering that creativity will help me foster creativity in interventions and the approach of PT outside of here. I think my dream job would be something in the hospital. I've always been drawn there with amputees, just because I personally am one, and rehabbing them and getting them back to whatever they deem as normal. And also maybe kind of implementing cardiopulmonary into it, just because I really found a love for it here, and maybe getting endurance with these amputees and getting them back to some really interesting activities. I really think that MSK and neuro have changed how I look at physical therapy. So before, when I was a tech or when I was shadowing, I really thought that PT stuck to the same maybe 10 exercises, and that's all they did. But in neuro, we did some crazy things with bungee cords, and we did things with treadmills and bike gates that I had never seen before, and I've seen the impact that it can make. And with MSK, I learned how to really dissect a patient's pain and how not everything is so black and white. And Dr. Myers has really highlighted that you shouldn't really fall into patterns, and that has really opened up the way I think. I feel like I belong here because it is truly a different program. I never thought I could become a part of a family. And when I first stepped foot onto this campus, I felt welcomed, I felt heard, I felt accepted. Even though what I bring to this program may not be common, everyone was interested in hearing my story, and everyone was interested in hearing my experience. And that truly just made me feel at home.